Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for joining me here today. It is about 8:30 in the morning. It is a Friday, and it is August the 5th. It's been a while since I've been in the water. It's done nothing but rain, but we're in the water today, guys. Let's catch some fish. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got a scrappy little smallmouth here. Looks like we barely have him hooked. Barely have him hooked here. But we landed him. Nice little smallmouth here to start the day. Probably been about a week since I've been in the water, but I'm in the Spruce River here today, guys. I'm going to show you what it looks like. That was a smallmouth, probably 10, 11 inch smallmouth. He come from right over in this area, kind of a deep hole here. I am just up from Spruce Creek. I got in Spruce Creek. I'm going to wade up toward that way and hopefully make it to Rogers Wrecker Service or even further. Who knows? It just kind of depends how the fishing goes. But anyway, I threw that Rapala when I first got in. I had a couple get off, put on that Rebel crawdad, and we landed our first smallmouth. Hopefully that's a good sign. So I hope you guys join me on this trip as we go up the Spruce River here in search of some more smallmouth. Folks, here's what I'm starting with today. That's a Rebel crawdad. If you guys haven't watched my last video on Palm Fork, you ought to check it out. This is exactly what I caught that walleye on. It's what landed that first smallmouth. The water is up. It's still a little murky, but it's about the only river I can fish here close to home. And we got another one. Yes. And we got another one on the Rebel crawdad. Boys are digging. Looks like I barely got him hooked too here. All right, guys. Here is another smallmouth here on the Spruce River. That's the second one here in about 10 minutes. Go on home, little fella. I was actually planning on fishing Pond Fork today, but I rode up there and the water is up a little higher and even murkier than it is here. You guys can see that it's up. It is murky. I didn't know how I was going to do today. Put on that Rapala, that Vampire Rapala to start off with. Hooked a couple small fish. They both got off. But I've recently put the Rebel crawdad on and have landed two here in about 10 minutes. I hope to get a lot of fishing in today. If the rain allows me, they are calling for a little bit of rain. But I'm out here early. It's probably 8:45, I'd say right now. And my plan is to stick with this Rebel crawdad. We're going to put it to the test. And we're going to see how it does. Two decent smallmouth to start the day. It is a little bit more visible. It does have some fluorescent orange on the bottom of it here. So I'm hoping that works in this murky water. We're going to see. Only time will tell. If I can keep from getting hung on those leaves, I might be able to do all right, but I'm getting hung up on those leaves a lot. And it's throwing me off. Looks like there's a nice deep hole over there. I'm gonna make one more cast before I move on up the river here. I figured there might be another one over there. But if not, I've caught two out of this hole, so it's not been too bad. All right, we got one in the current. Come on in, little fella. He's a little smaller, looks like. A little smaller. Well, there he goes. He was a little smaller, but hey, it's number 3. Seen some big rocks in here in that drop off into that deep hole. It's kind of back to where I just come from, and there was another one sitting in there. So far, a Rebel crawdad seems like it's doing pretty good. Guys, oftentimes those smallmouths will sit right in this current. All right. As soon as it about hit the water. Come on in, buddy. Looks like we got him hooked good too here. We'll get those pliers out. All right. We brought the pliers today. We fishing with these treble hooks, but there is another little smallmouth. He hit it as soon as it hit the water, man. Right over here in front of me. It's a good looking hoe over. I figured I would eventually pull one out, and we did. Makes number 4, I believe. Folks are staying hooked today on this Rebel Crawdad. Hookup ratio is pretty good. I don't think I've lost any on it yet. I don't think, but to catch 4 without losing one on it is pretty good. Like I said, I started with that Vampire Pala and hook 2, but both of them got off. So looks like we're coming up on another good hole here, fellas. I'm thinking maybe we should at least pull one out of here. We're going to find out, but right here in front of me looks like a good place. Let's cast over there and find out. Oh, we had a hit there. Oh, he come back. All right. He come back and hit it. First cast in that hole. Man, they're staying hooked today. It's another pliers job. Yeah, there he is. Another little smallie. It seems like they're pretty aggressive today, the way they're hitting this crawdad. I'm hoping that's a good sign. This water's been up. We do have a current here today. Much more current than normal. So you're having to adjust your retrieve here accordingly. Just depends where you're at, how the current is. But I think that makes number 5 on this Rebel Crawdad. So, and they're staying hooked, so man, that's a good thing. Hopefully we find that bigger one here. They've been anywhere from 7, 8 to maybe 10, 11 inches here so far. But hopefully we hook that big one today. Oh man, there's another one. Well, buddy, he hit it hard, and he's just a tiny old thing here. I thought I had a big one. The way you nailed it, buddy. Look how beautiful he is to be so small. Pretty little fish, about 5 inches long. Man, this is fun. Be a lot more fun if we hook a big one here. But they're tearing this Rebel Crawdad up so far, fellas. I don't know why I would change. Not at the moment, because I am getting bit. Pretty good. We've got a lot more fishing up ahead of us. So hopefully this continues. Well guys, so far the Rebel Crawdad's doing pretty good here, man. I'm gonna show you where I come from. That's where I come from. I'm going right up through here. And right up there, if you guys can see that calm water, there's a curve there, and that is an excellent hole of water. I fished it earlier in the year. I come down here and done a little wade fishing and only caught like maybe 4 or 5 fish the entire trip. So far, I've already caught 5 on that Rebel Crawdad. So today is a much better day. I didn't even publish that video, but hopefully I will publish this one. But anyway, so far we've got 5 fish, 5 smallmouth. I'll probably just keep that Rebel Crawdad on and go up here and fish this deep hole. I'll be surprised if I don't catch one up here. Maybe even a decent fish, but it's calm water, it's deep water. It should hold more fish. But anyway, guys, stick around. We'll go right up here and we'll find out. Guys, you can see what we're getting into here. Real deep curve here. A lot of rock on the other side, even got some timber in the water. And I'm just gonna start right here and just work my way right up through here. Oh man, I believe that was a nice one right there. Crap. I believe that was a nice one. I think my drag might have been just a little too loose. There's one. There's one. I don't think he's very big. But that's another one. Another decent smallmouth. Barely had him hooked, man. Barely had him hooked. I don't know if that was the one that hit it at first. But look how pretty. Spruce River smallmouth. On back, buddy. What is that, number 6, I think? I told you guys I'd be surprised if we didn't get one in this curve. I'm getting ready to maybe move up just a little bit here. Up this curve. And just work more of the area here. I figured we'd pick one off over here by this timber. So far we haven't. I kind of caught that on up the river just a little bit, but a lot of times you'll find them hanging along timber just like that over laying down in the water. There'll be some big rocks over there, so that's where I try to throw anyway. I was just right down there on the other side of that timber, so we're up here on the other side, guys. Let's work more of this curve here. All right. We got another one. Oh man, he got off. He got off. We had him for a little bit. Wasn't a very big fish, but I was just throwing back down here from where I come, and he come out and hit it. Well, fellas, it's about 10:30. The bite has turned off. I have switched to a Z-Man crawl here. And just gonna try it out a little bit. Green pumpkin, a little darker color here. About 10:30, sun's out, and I'm gonna ride up the river here. We'll try this next hole. See if we can't catch another fish. All right, we hooked up. I believe it is. I believe it is. I believe it is. We got you, mister. Yes, it's about time. All right, folks. There's another healthy little smallmouth here. We caught him on the Z-Man crawl. The green pumpkin, that's probably the best one yet. Beautiful smallmouth here. Go on, little fella. Yeah, folks, I've just switched baits there. I've got the Z-Man crawl, 1/15 ounce jig head on it there, kind of a Ned rig style on this Z-Man crawl. That's what we caught that smallmouth on. There's been a period here, guys, where I haven't been getting anything. That's the first fish in a while. Probably the best fish yet, but I just figured I'd put something different on, you know, try it out. They wasn't hitting the Rapala, so and they wasn't hitting the Helgramite necessarily, so I figured I'd just throw a different color, different lure at them. I'm right behind Roger's Wrecker Service. I have made it up to here. I'm going to go up a little further, but that's where we caught this fish here, right behind the Wrecker Service here in Washington Heights. Just going to throw a few different things at them here. Seem like they like the crawdads today. I caught 6 on that Rebel crawdad, just using it as a crankbait. That's basically how I fish it. And that was on this soft plastic Z-Man. So Make a couple more casts here, guys, and I'm gonna move up. We'll fish a different spot. Well, folks, it's about 11 o'clock. We caught that fish here about 15 till, I'd say. But I'm in a pickle right here, man. I can't even cast out, but you can see I'm in some swift moving current here. It is deep on that other side and rocky, but you have all these overhanging tree limbs. So I'm gonna have to get on the other side of this, guys, and just make my way on up the Spruce River here. That last fish was probably my best fish yet. Nice, healthy smallmouth. We caught him on the Z-Man crawl. But anyways, guys, stick with me here. I'm gonna get on the other side of this. We'll just see if we can't find another angle, another place to cast here, and just see if we can't catch another smallmouth. Probably gonna be the best place for me to cross, but I'm gonna cast up in here before I do, and just see if we can find one. We find one? I believe we did. All right. Sure did. A little smallie. Hold still, buddy. Hold still. We'll show you the world here. Little baby. But he's gonna grow. Guys, I thought it looked like a pretty decent spot in here. This is probably my only opportunity to cross. It gets kind of deep, looks like, so this water is up a little bit. Just hitting the high spots, man. All right here in front of me, man. Right here in front of me. Right here. Good Lord. Just literally right in front of me. Jesus. From out of nowhere, man. Another nice little smallmouth here. Boy, oh boy. Where'd you come from, buddy? You about scared me, man. I wasn't expecting that. Lord. I think maybe that's 8 fish here, guys. It's not been a bad day on the Spruce River. It's just now where you can able to get in and fish it. We've had a ton of rain. And it's been up, it's been muddy. Every river has in southern West Virginia. So this is my first day out in a while. Oh God, right at the bank, man. God, just I don't know if that come through on video or not. Whew. Right here in front of me, man. Just a little old thing. I'm telling you, just never know when they're going to hit. There's one. There he is. Yeah, we got him. All right. Come on in here, buddy. Not a bad one. And there he is, man. They've all been pretty fish today. Pretty solid. Go on back, buddy. That is crazy. That was not the same fish. There was one hit right here in front of me. Come out of nowhere. I seen that one come up and hit it. As murky as this water is, they're been aggressive today for the most part. Yeah, this is a deep hole of water here. You can't wade this for sure. Oh, look here, one followed in again, man. Gosh, there, I guess they're out here in front of me. Literally 3 to 4 feet out in front of me, they're coming up and hitting this bait. Right before I pull it out of the water. That was another one. Well. Anyways, it's been a fun day to come out. You haven't fished in a while. At least I haven't. I hadn't had the opportunity. And I had one this morning. And I believe I've caught about 9 fish here on the Spruce River, so I'm thankful to be out, able to, you know, get out, do what I do, have fun, do a little bit of fishing, catching some smallmouth. And I hope it brings you guys some kind of enjoyment as well. Sometimes you don't get the opportunities in life to do what you want to do, and when you get those opportunities, you want to seize the moment. You want to do what you can, because once that opportunity passes by, it may never come again. So again, I'm thankful to be out here, being able to do what I do, guys. All right, guys, we're on the other side of this tree here. Let's see if we can't catch one. My battery is about to die, so I am going to have to call it a day here shortly. All right, yeah. Come on, buddy. He's a digging. He's a digging. All right, another smallie. Sorry I didn't get the release shot on that, guys. He slipped out of my hands there at the, look here, at the very end. We got another one. We've got another one. This one's a little bit smaller, but buddy, we didn't lose you, did we? Pretty day here, man, on the Spruce River. Fun day catching these smallmouth. Wow, that's 2 back to back. I think that makes 11, guys. And I forget what I was even trying to say, but good way to end the day anyway. Good way to end the day. 2 good catches here. Guys, I probably haven't waited a mile, maybe a mile at the most. And it's been a good day. 11 fish on the Spruce River, out 3 or 4 hours fishing. It's a good day. Haven't caught no monsters, but we've caught some solid smallmouth here. And it's been fun. I have a few days off from work. I've been cooped up and unable to fish, and finally being able to get out. It's been a fun morning. There must be some fish piled up over there or something. That's where they're all at. Seems like that's where they're hitting. Look there. Look there. Look there. Look there. Oh man. Another solid fish, looks like, guys. Looks like another solid fish. We'll get him in here. He may be the biggest of the day. Oh. No, but he's another solid fish, though. Another solid fish on the Z-Man crawl. We'll see you, buddy. We'll see you. Wow. Well, guys, what a way to end a video. I was wanting to end on a pretty good note, and I believe I did. Those last 3 fish I caught in probably a 10-minute span. So the last 10 minutes, landing 3 fish is a good way to end the video. But guys, one last look at where I'm at here. They were stacked right over in there. I think all of them come over in there. But I am going to end it. I would like to continue a little further, but I am tired. And you know what? I had some fun. So guys, I can't wait to get back out on the water. And when I do, I will bring you along for the trip as well. But until then, I appreciate you guys supporting my channel. I hope I bring you some kind of enjoyment. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching.